Welcome back. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi reviewed the executive situation of a number of national projects in the field of food security and agriculture nationwide. This came during a meeting held by President al-Sisi with the Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Madbouli, a number of ministers and officials. Presidential spokesman Bassam Radi said that during the meeting, the head of state was briefed on the executive situation of the food industry's complex, Qaha and Etfina at Sadat City at the cost of £5.5 billion. The complex will include 9 factories of canned and frozen food of all kinds. The head of state gave his directives to accelerate with the schedule of work to put a complete plan to operate the production lines according to the latest technology and the global criteria of food industry. The meeting also tackled boosting sugarcane greenhouses agriculture and the development of fisheries. Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli extended greetings to President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi and the senior state officials on the occasion of the 11th anniversary of the January 25th revolution, as well as the Police Day. In his cable of greeting, the Prime Minister hailed President al-Sisi's sincere efforts to push forward the development process to achieve unprecedented development leaps in Egypt in various fields, wishing the President further success. Madbouli also sent a cable of greetings to the Interior Minister Mahmoud Tawfiq. He described the occasion as historical, stressing that it will remain as a source of pride for all the Egyptians, who will always feel grateful for the bravery of the policemen in preserving the security and stability of the country. Foreign Minister Sameh Shukri and the high-ranking delegation arrived to the Omani capital Muscat to attend the 2-day meeting of the Egyptian-Omani Joint Committee. During the visit, Shukri inaugurated the Arab Specialized Hospital headquarters. The hospital is one of the Egyptian-Omani joint investment projects. The inauguration was attended by the Under-Secretary of the Omani Ministry of Foreign Affairs for the Diplomatic Affairs and a number of members of the Egyptian-Omani Joint Business Council. The Foreign Minister is scheduled to meet with the senior Omani officials to discuss spheres of distinguished bilateral relations binding the two countries and exchange views on the key Arab issues, as well as the regional and the international files of mutual interest. During the visit, Shukri will also attend the inauguration of the 3rd session of the Egyptian-Omani Business Council. A number of memoranda of understanding and bilateral cooperation programs are to be signed on the fringe of the committee meetings. The Egyptian and the Saudi armed forces wrapped up the joint military drill Tabuk 5 in Saudi Arabia. The drill was held with the participation of the commanders units of both countries, in addition to the participation of infantry, armored forces, and support elements from the specialized branches. The drill aims at unifying the military concepts and exchanging training experiences so as to reach the maximum benefit for the participating elements in the planning, administration, and implementation, in addition to boosting bilateral cooperation between the Egyptian and the Saudi armed forces. Arab League Permanent Monitor to the United Nations Ambassador Maged Abdel Fattah said that the Arab League is ready to support any international move to restore peace process to the normal path and resuming direct negotiations between the Palestinians and the Israelis. Addressing the Security Council General Discussion Session on the situation in the Middle East, Ambassador Abdel Fattah urged achieving the utmost benefit of the quartet and providing the utmost safety for the Palestinian people from cruelty of the occupation and settlers. The Arab League has announced that it is delaying the annual summit scheduled for March the 22nd in Algiers because of the COVID-19 after 2 years of cancellations due to the pandemic. The last Arab League summit was held in Tunisia in March 2019. The Pan-Arab Organization's Assistant Secretary General Houssam Zaki said that Algeria preferred the option of delaying the summit, noting that the critical mass of the Arab leaders and the high-ranking officials needed for the summit could not be guaranteed due to the public health situation. Zaki said that there were no political reasons behind the delay, but the time could be used to improve the political climates in the region. Kurdish-led fighters advanced slowly under the cover of the US-led coalition